want to serve clients without self-sacrifice.
Give me a run for my money. There is nobody, no one that run me. So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely.
Hey, what's up, everybody? So don't mind me. Your girl just landed in Baltimore and then drove over through an Uber in Maryland. I am here for the Can We Talk 2025. We are talking all things healing, community, and everything in between. And so, excuse my raspy voice. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. Your girl picked up some Wingstop through Uber Eats, but I'm going to take y'all on a quick hotel tour because we have a long day tomorrow. So I definitely need to eat, unpack, and then get some rest. Okay, so I'm gonna walk backward and I'm gonna walk you to the front of the room. And it's dark clearly, but you'll get the gist. I just know that y'all like to see when we go outside. So as soon as you walk in from the door, I'm on floor 12. You have a closet here where I will be hanging up my jacket because it was cold on the plane. But you have your hanger, safe, iron, extra pillow. It looks like linens. Traditional closet with the luggage rack and the ironing board. The closet is definitely a big, nice size. Then you are faced with this beautiful full mirror that, of course, you always have to stand in the bathroom in order to get a good look. Then as soon as you come in, they do have a double sink, and I love the way that they split up the bathroom. That's always a plus. And so you have your two sinks, your traditional regular body lotion, bars of soap, tissue, hair dryer, and just regular sink. I do like the lighting. It is very bright and nice. And you can see how bright it is with 1 o'clock being in the morning. Nice art wall, night art on the wall. Look, can't even talk. Now this is nice. Look at this. It looks like you're outside. You have the wallpaper, but I like this stackable situation. This is really, really nice, sleek, and it also prevents your stuff from getting on the floor. Like, that's dope. Then you have your traditional shower here. We'll test that water pressure tonight when I get in the shower. It's a low tub. Now, my son isn't here with me, but if you're a parent, you know the deal. Even when we get older, we're not trying to be stepping over no big old hump to get in the shower. And then, never tried this before, but we'll try it today. Blue basil and sandalwood. I do love how they put natural and essential oils. This is a Marriott chain hotel at the Gaylord National Resort and Convention Center. Then you have your Keurig. Let me see if there's another light. So the waters are complimentary, so I will definitely be drinking a lot of that. You have your ice, your coffee. I don't know if they have any tea, but they do have like little, oh, I guess it's tea, but they do have little coffees here. And then you have your room. So the room is a pretty nice size, enough space. Like over here on the East Coast, typically when you go to New York, it's a lot smaller, but in DC, Maryland, the rooms are a lot bigger. So it looks like these are queen beds, 2 queen beds. Now it does look like I'm in the clouds, which is also nice. So I am pretty sure once the sunshine comes in, I am definitely going to be taking some pictures. Over to the left, you have your thermostat, your regular art on the wall, all of your safety hazards right there, which is always good. They do have sidebar night lights on the side where you can just turn on a little reading light right here. 4 pillows, decorative pillow, and the bed is pretty soft as usual. And then you have your traditional Marriott. Oh, look, they have a handwritten note. Welcome to, let's read it. Welcome to the Gaylord. It's a pleasure having you with us. Enjoy your stay. Have a great day. Christopher. That's dope. I like that. You have your chargers here. And it looks like we could turn on a light. So you have your 2 plugs, 2 USB chargers. It doesn't look like they have the smaller charger, but that's okay because I brought my plugs anyway. And then you have another bed here. Now, over to the right, you have your desk area, 2 chairs where you can definitely take it out and eat. This also can be a workspace right here. This is where you have more outlets. And then you have drawers. And let me see if they do have a little mini fridge because I want to order some stuff from Instacart in the morning. Now that I know they have water, I'm probably still gonna order some water, but I'll order like some smoothies, a little bit of fruit or something like that. There's my Wingstop, my little carry-on suitcase. I did good, y'all. And my backpack. Then it looks like about a 40, maybe 50-inch TV. I really hope it connects. Oh, it does. I already see it. Connects to Netflix. So I'm pretty sure I can also probably connect my YouTube as well. And then this is the best part. Oh, look. Here's more decor. I think that's money. Okay. And I like this. This looks like a pen board. It is. I mean, I wouldn't stick a pen in here, but it definitely feels more like a pen board type. And it feels more like denim with a speckle of gold. But I'm really feeling this light. And your girl did bring her extra microphone so I could record a podcast or something. And I did bring an extra like little ring light to clip on. So now this won't do any justice. I am on the outside. So this is actually good because I will get, let me turn this around. This is good because I'll get natural lighting. So if I'm on the other side of the hotel, I would actually be facing the inside of the downstairs lobby, which is pretty dope. I think some of those people got a balcony where you can like look down and see people walking by. Now, the thing about this year compared to last year, a lot of the activities were in here. All the actual convention activities were in here. This year, they've spread it out. So there are some things going on here, down the street at MGM, at the Westin, will pretty much be popping up in different places. But I believe some things are happening here. So they did use the app Hoover. And my session is tomorrow right before lunch. And so I've already started RSVPing for the sessions that I want to go to. Some of the sessions do overlap with each other, so I'm gonna really have to choose. But I'm going to eat my Wingstop, get my stuff unpacked so that I can be ready for tomorrow because I do speak tomorrow. So I need to like get out my dress and all the things. I know again, I'm looking a little crazy, but it was cold on that plane. And so, yeah, I didn't leave LA until 3:20, but with a 3-hour time difference, we landed here at 11:30. But talk to my son, talk to my husband, everybody, my son was a little sad. He was a lot sad. He was like, I miss mom, and started crying. I was like, oh, mom life, right? But he knows that mommy is out here working and mommy will be right back on Sunday. So to all the moms out there, as an entrepreneur, sometimes you do need to leave home to go and work, to handle business. You coming right back. Everything is all good, right? And maybe on the next work trip, he can come with me. But next week is his last week of school based off his schedule. So we didn't want to pull him out of school. Hence, I got 2 beds with 1 person. And so I'm sure when he sees the other bed, he's going to be like, hey, I could have came. You could have, but we're not pulling you out of school. So let me close these blinds because I don't know who's looking. But yeah, let me know. Were you supposed to come to Can We Talk? Did you come to Can We Talk? Did you say hello? Tomorrow's going to be fun filled. I'll be popping in on here, talking to y'all, showing y'all little bits of clips from tomorrow's event. And then, of course, I'll make sure, I'm going to see if this could fit in the camera. I might have to do it from my phone. But I want to get some footage of course, partying. But if you always want to see like behind the scenes, just stay connected with me on Instagram. All right. See y'all in the morning. Hey, grateful morning, everybody. So it is officially day 1, October 10th, Global Mental Health Awareness Day. So I'm going to do an OOTD and then I'm going to head out. I'm going to head to Starbucks and then wrap around and head on to the convention center. So I currently have on a black Fashion Nova dress. Oh, I forgot to put on my little belt. But I'm gonna put on a little belt right here. And then I do have on some tennis shoes for comfort. And then my heels are actually in my bag. So I'm actually going to put on my belt right now so I can go ahead and head out. I'm gonna get on the mobile app and order me something to drink. I'm trying to decide if I want to take a sweater, because sometimes in those rooms it gets cold, but all I have is a blazer and it doesn't look right with like these shoulders or whatever. But I got my hair pinned up. I kind of like just threw it up and then I was like, oh, this is cute. So I may actually leave it like this versus like having it down, but I'm not sure. Let me actually try. I just don't want to stuff my backpack either, but here, y'all tell me what y'all think. So here's the blazer. Okay, I guess the blazer actually got puffy shoulders itself. So it's like not a big deal. This. So I think I might take it and actually put it in my backpack. I guess I'll just ball it up or something. I just don't want to go over there because we're not connected to the hotel. I don't want to go over there and then it gets chilly when you're sitting still. Because the good thing is I present at, like, as soon as I get over there, I start to get set up. However, it's like lunch, which I don't think will be that bad because of all the body heat. But then you have like the other 2 to 3 sessions. And because I can't just like run up to my room, I don't want to have to walk back for 5 minutes and then walk back and then have to walk back. That's like doing too much. So tell me, did I make a good decision? Yeah, I'm just gonna ball this up. It just sucks because I'm gonna pack all this stuff up in my backpack right here. So this is the backpack that I'm taking. My heels are in here, laptop, iPad, other device stuff for my camera, a little bottle of water because I was unable to order Instacart last night because it was too late. And I what's crazy is I ended up staying up to the time that they said that they were gonna come, but I had on my pajamas. I was in the shower. I did not want to walk down to no lobby. And so nevertheless, let me get ready and go head to Starbucks and I take y'all along with me. Okay, so definitely glad, 1, brought my sunglasses, 2, brought this sweater because it's already a little breezy outside on my stroll and my arms would have been completely out. And so happy your girl decided to bring tennis shoes to wear versus these heels. I'm even contemplating if I want to put on the heels. And that's the only thing is like, gosh, it took up half of my suitcase on one side. But nevertheless, if you are coming out here for an event and you are in this area, it's called the National Harbor. It reminds me of like if you're looking at a strip wise, like if you're in LA, like Rodeo Drive or Crenshaw, just like one street, but it's a couple of blocks. And right across the street from the Gaylord, if you're looking for like different places to stay. And they also operate within the Marriott chain. You have the Residence Inn, you have the Westin, and then you also have the water. So I'll show you. Okay, so you have a lot of cultural foods here. When I was here last year, I definitely had to order in or eat at the hotel because I have a allergy in which it just prevented me from eating a lot of things. They were also doing construction, so it looks like the yard is open, the milkshake bar. But as you can see, you have the Ferris wheel right here, the Westin, which is where I stayed last time, and then right next door is Starbucks, and then a couple of other buildings. So it's nice. Everything is walkable within like 5 minutes, which is really, really nice. Okay, so just got here, got my badge, just checked in, got my speaking badge, and then I also got my little swag back here with a t-shirt, and it looks like a journal, the ticket for tonight, and a wristband for the party. So right now they're in the main room. I'm trying to find a lot of the, I'm trying to find a lot of the people that I was online with. So I'm going to ask around. Lay down a little while. 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 Lay down a little while.
about this community. And I absolutely have to thank this dynamic.
Hi everyone. So I'm a therapist based in New York City, and I work with adult clients. And through my work as a therapist, but also through my own lived experience as a sibling.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tanisha Buse. I'm a licensed clinical social worker in Maryland and also in DC. I am also the founder and CEO of the Boris Foundation.
They can see y'all too. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. How's everybody doing? Okay, y'all a little quiet. Wake up. It's lunchtime. All right, so my name is Dr. TK. I am a licensed clinical psychologist. Dr. TK is short for Dr. Takesha Jackson Rudd, but that is a lot of syllables. So we're just gonna rock with Dr. TK today. I came all the way on a 5.5 hour flight from Southern California. And so let me see who I got in the room. Who's from the East Coast? Yes. Okay, all y'all. All right. Anybody in the Midwest?
Midwest.
Okay. Where we are from Midwest?
Chicago.
All right. Anybody on the West Coast? Or is it me? See what I'm saying? All right. So when you think about balance visually, you want to think about somebody like a juggler. This is when I first was introduced to like a visual of it. It was my bishop back in like 2018, and he was just talking about the fact that balance does not exist. And he said, you can refute me on that, but if you look at a picture and somebody has their hand up and they got all these things going in the air, how can you dare catch them? You only have two hands. You're not an octopus, woman or man. Okay? And so balance is defined by assuming that everything gets equal time. Now we know that even with the example that I said by 12 o'clock, all of your hours per day of the week are different. Let alone you trying to equate. So sometimes, this seats up here, sometimes when you're trying to push yourself into a state of balance, you are actually responsible for stressing yourself out. So don't consume your life with business all the time. So when you think about a life versus business, the word life comes first, which means that you come first. Because the reality of it is, no matter where you're working at right now, whether you're working for someone else, you're a student, pre-licensed, or you have your own business, at the end of the day, if you are not well, you can't show up for nobody else anyway. You want to serve clients without self-sacrifice. This means if you know you need to be done with work at 5, but somebody about to pay you cash, y'all know who I'm talking to. Like, they gonna pay me the real rate. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and see. But sometimes, first of all money ain't good money. And that would be the client that's on your caseload for 5 years, calling you like you're a crisis client, therapist. Okay. And if I look at the hundreds of therapists that I coached, and then those who have been online, which goes into the thousands, that's a lot of data. I'm not saying that for bragging. I look at data. I'm a QA person by heart. And so I'm looking at what is preventing them from being able to show up in their business and make the amount of money that they want to make. And a lot of it is, it's like the shiny object syndrome. I want to say, I don't think that they know this, but unconsciously, they don't want no white space on their calendar. I want to say that I've got digital products, I got a coaching program, I got a full-time private practice, I take cash pay. That is not bragging if you are like, excuse my language, dog-ass tired, you know what I'm saying, at this time of year, probably when people need you the most. Yeah. Okay? And so it is not a flex to actually just say, I have multiple streams of income. Intentionally, you want to build one stream of income at a time. Think about it. Grad school did say, I need you to get your undergrad, master's, and your doctorate all at one time. I need you to take all these classes all at one time. No, they took you through, for me, clinical psychology, Psych 1, abnormal psychology, then research and stats, then psychopharmacology. They did it in order because there was a prerequisite. Yeah. There are prerequisites for business. And if you don't know what they are, go talk to someone who either has been burnt out and they've learned, or someone who got a mentor that told them how to do it in order to breathe. Okay? Along with doing no harm, we talked about, so overgiving, ethical leakage, overgiving. You allow, for those of you who have a private practice, you allow someone who keeps showing up late. No. Yeah, thank you, no, boundaries, hello policy, right? But let's be real, in the beginning, if we don't know, then, and if we gotta pay our bills, you know, we left our job prematurely, all the woes, we tend to say yes because it's not hurting us in that moment. What you're not realizing is that you are training. It's a such thing as behavioral modification.
Y'all remember Pavlov? You know, I go back to Psych 1. So conditioning, consequences. You are teaching them that even if I call you or I hop on a session, you're gonna still see me. Because I said I was in a crisis. You feel bad for me, and see, they know that. People, like, they love you as a therapist, but they know how to milk you. And you have to really be mindful of that, okay? What's your name?
So we are on a lunch break. The session was fun. Here's Sonia from
It was
New York.
amazing. More than fun, it was amazing.
So it was a very fun workshop. They got up, they did some interactive activities. Somebody actually was kind enough to videotape for me, which was awesome. So currently everybody is broke out. We are running into a lunch break right now for another 40 minutes. And then we're gonna head back in session and get the gentlemen.
Give me a run for my money. There is nobody, no one that run me. So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely. Living lovely. Just lovely. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you.
All right, so we are at Rosa Mexicana. We are at the National Harbor. And they gave us a coupon ticket so that we can go to any restaurant. So I want a salad, but then I just saw somebody tacos. So I might get some tacos.
Nothing. I got something. Hold up. We gon' function. No assumption. Feeling like Tyson with it. Look at how Tyson with it. Only for the night, I'm kidding. Only for life, yeah. Only for life, yeah. Only for life. Let's get it. Hit that shoulder me. I know it coming over me. Extra overseas. I know what you need. Already on 10, all money come in. All feeling go out. This feeling don't drought. This party won't end.
Be in that space, right? So I'm not here to say that it's necessarily a bad thing or a good thing, but I do think that we've switched the definition and included something called toxic, and then added on the masculinity piece, and now we're at a place where anything that somebody does not like or somebody's not okay with, they have an issue with. So that's my idea of toxic masculinity, but I do respect, other ideas.
Hey, what's up everybody? So we are officially wrapped up with day one at Can We Talk. So I am headed back to the hotel. I was able to sit in, I'm gonna say 2.5 sessions. Well, I guess total of 3 if we count the half session. So the first session was more of tapping into, I'm gonna say spirituality, ancestry, and just really being in the moment to, break wide open a healing process for today. And then the second session, I walked over to the Westin because it is divided into 2 different buildings. And the second session, I was only able to catch half of it, or really only the beginning, because we were running a little behind, and then I had to head back to the main room to get prepared for mine. And so that one was on strong women, and the conversation looked like it was about to get juicy. They definitely said it got really good. They went overtime, and I'm like, hey, that's the power of women getting together. But I really love panels. If y'all have the opportunity to sit on someone's panel, I would highly encourage it, because you get a collection of testimonials, feedback around people's story, how they incorporate, for example, healing and the different topics all at one time. And so I stayed a little bit for that one. And then after that, I went over to mine, and I talked about entrepreneurship. So let me give you a breakdown about what happened. Okay, so I had to pause because I realized that the way that I walked here was not the way that I was about to go. So I'm staying at the Gaylord Resort, and I actually went to Starbucks before, so I walked around and about. But nevertheless, I had a workshop and it was on the healing process of entrepreneurship. I've gotten so many, so thank you so much. If you were one of those people who came up to me during, before, after, and said, you know, you either couldn't wait to the workshop and or you had a very good experience, but hands down, I will actually say right here that that is a topic that I actually would like to talk more about over and over again. Now, the beauty part is in her collective, which is a community of women who are focused on not just professional growth, but they're focused on personal development and being there for themselves and not pouring from an empty cup. These are the things that we're going to be talking about every single month in the group. But in a Cliff Notes version, we went over 3 different intentions. The intentions were all coming from a space of giving yourself time to rest, reset, and reflect on pouring into yourself, and don't neglect yourself. And we also tied it into ethical guidelines that we are teaching our clients, but we're not practicing on our own. So that was really fun. And I think they liked that I definitely pulled in like ethical conduct, and not in a boring way, but like, hey, we have to practice what we preach. We have to practice what we teach. And you can't be there for every single person and say yes to every opportunity if you are actually not assessing your energy and making sure that the opportunity is aligned with who you are now, and more importantly, where you are going and who you are becoming. So if you're interested, make sure that you check the description box. And sorry if I'm running out of breath, y'all. I done walked up a hill. But make sure that you check the description box and join us in the In Her Collective. After that, we went to lunch. They gave us a voucher where we get like the credit in 2 to 4 days. So we went and ate Mexican food. I got a taco left over that I'm gonna go eat in the room. And then we went to a masculinity training or workshop panel. That was good. When I say I want both of my kids to have a black male mentor that can pour into them even outside the house, that was phenomenal. Like, y'all got to see the importance of black men mental health, not just for themselves, but being able to have a black mental health provider to give to our kids. And so I am walking into the Gaylord. I'll take y'all on a little tour. Sorry, I'll take you on a little tour because I know I came here like at midnight and show you what it looks like. But we are about to go to the Fantasia concert in about 2 hours, so I'm gonna go take a break. Sorry, it's cricket. I think it's trying to find the center. So this is the check-in. They have a beautiful outdoor area, all glass. This is where we were last year. So here, I'll walk you over here. See, this is what I was talking about last night. They have the balconies on the inside where you can sit outside and overlook this cute area, which is right here with all the lights. It looks really, really pretty at nighttime. But this is really pretty, like to the point where I want to go down there and take some more pictures. So you have the cute little bridge, a lot of restaurants, hotel rooms, the water, and then it just is a big area. There's the elevator. That's why I said my son would definitely have liked all of this. And yeah, that's the inside. It is what I would consider a convention center hotel, where if I just go past the check-in, it is a lot of conference rooms, and those ballrooms are huge because that's where we were last year, and we had like 400 people in a room. It was crazy. So, all right, y'all, I'm about to hop on the elevator, go upstairs, take a break, eat my taco and my chips, and wrap it up for tonight. I'm trying to decide if I'm just gonna keep on this dress and take off this jacket maybe and put on my heels, which is probably the best thing to do, versus trying to change my clothes multiple times. So we'll see, won't we?
white does all know because he can't connect with me. I'm a black, young man in the inner city. I can't connect with someone in that.
Hey, what's up everybody? So we just finished the full 2-day event. I went to a arts and crafts vision board activity. Definitely know that I want to be part of that more at home. It really tapped into my visionary art, coloring, sketching, glue, cloth, making my own journal, and also journaling. And so it was really, really nice. As soon as I sat down, I was like, this is exactly what I need to be doing more. Sorry for the loudness. I'm right here by the army men right here. So what I did also earlier today is we went to, as you probably already saw, the hip hop therapy with my friend Dr. Jeff. That was very fun. Definitely did not anticipate us rapping because we're so used to the kids, but nevertheless, everything happens by design and for a reason. And you know, my goal for this weekend is to show up and be intentional. I am out here by myself. I am 3,000 miles away from home. And to be honest, I just want to soak up the time and the space that I have by myself, more like a CEO day, and just be present in the moment. I definitely had some downloads in the room, so I want to be able to process what I wrote down in my journal and really just allow those thoughts to guide me. And so I'm gonna go meet up with my friend Sonia. She's gonna drive back to New York tonight. And then I will see y'all at Bobo's house party where we are about to get lit. You'll more than likely see more of a montage before I close out the full vlog of this weekend. But I really hope that you've enjoyed more of behind the scenes and just what it's like to I'm gonna say get outside our comfort zone. It doesn't have to be all, if you're a provider, it doesn't always have to be like a CE type of workshop. It can be therapeutic, it can be healing for yourself and for your business, but give yourself time to breathe and space to be able to connect with other people. So with that said, let me go look for my friend and I will see y'all tonight.
Struggle with PTSD and depression. Our vision is to eradicate the stigma around mental health in the Black community.
But he has so much wisdom. He is a doctor now, yes, congratulations, sir. He's a healer, a mental health professional, an advocate, and
And yeah, because you know, I mean, I think the older I got, the more I realized that about myself. I used to think I was broken. I was like, what is wrong with you?
So in both our personal and professional lives, we had to build our own tables. We didn't grow up with silver spoons in our mouths. We came from the hood. We had to not making me feel good. Was it a specific thing? Like, what was the turning point that was like, I'm not doing this anymore?
I started realizing that I was trying to prove how nice of a person and how good of a friend I could be. I wasn't even allowed.
My mother studying in the UC, sitting in a taxi cab with daddy roaming the streets.
no,
I'm telling you.
not today.
Yes. and that's something that you learn. You're not, yes, because.
Okay, so how did you enjoy your 3-day event?
It was amazing.
Why don't you introduce yourself first, because you ain't introduced yourself all week. All we saw was you dancing or something or singing.
Singing. We
Yes.
heard you before we knew you.
My name is Dr. Jeff Rocker, also known as Celebrity Therapist, and we are here at the Can We Talk Summit. And I had an amazing time. Listen, we talk about hip-hop therapy, we talk about mental health, we had a good time, we danced, we had fun. But ultimately, we learned about how to take care of ourselves and express our feelings and emotions.
Okay. And how did you like the brunch?
I'm full.
Listen, what was the best food you had on your plate?
Ooh, you know you can never go wrong with chicken.
The syrup made the chicken crisp.
Yeah, chicken.
Fire. I
And the
agree.
fish and the waffles too. Yeah, I totally agree.
I didn't even get to the fish. I was too full.
And the Caesar salad.
Yeah. Hi, who are you, ma'am?
Maya Evans, the fit psychologist, and I am a school psychologist and very excited to be here with a speaker on the Finding Lightness as a Strong Woman panel that took place on Friday, and then helped out Dr. Jeff Rocker with his hip-hop therapy class this weekend. All in all, was amazing. I was telling someone, I love coming to these events for Black and brown mental wellness because you don't have to separate your professional from your personal coming here and being able to be your true therapist self as well as just your personal self, having fun for the culture. Loved it.
Hey everybody, so we are wrapping up a phenomenal 3-day weekend. So we started off with day 1 and 2 at Can We Talk. The first day was all clinical breakout sessions, and the second day was all activation sessions. And then on the third day, we came together, church best, dress at your top tier, and we met for I Am the Table brunch. It was a phenomenal experience, some great panel discussions, interviews, fireside chats, and of course the great Wale headed to the stage, did a fireside chat about men's mental health, and then also he did a performance, and then Meg Thee Stallion actually started us off on the stage with and then Meg Thee Stallion started us off with a great conversation with Taraji B. Henson, and when I say it went deep, tears formed, transformations happened in the crowd from her sharing her story. It was just a phenomenal experience, and to look at this event from 2019 to 2025 is just such a great testimony to when you are consistent, you show up for the people that you want to serve, you go all in, and your mission is bigger than you, anything is possible. And so I love that you have come along on this journey with me through my weekend in Maryland, not actually DC. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Come on back. If you are not new, I would love to see you back. We have all kinds of things from therapist events to live workshops to streams of income to, of course, designing a life first business like this video, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.